Okay guys, let's get right into it. Hi, my name is Rebecca. I've been on my weight loss journey for quite some time, but I've just recently been starting to take my journey seriously. I have lost, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. First thing I want to talk about though is my starting point. Like I said, it was 199 and I'm 162. I can't do the math. I don't know how much that is. Okay, actually if you think about it, 162, let's just say 160. So that's 170, 180, 190, and then 99. So that's 39. No, wait a minute. Wait, why am I so slow? I really don't know. I can't think. I'm so sorry. I'm laughing at myself because it's just like, why don't I know that? So in total, I lost 37 pounds. Woo! And I didn't do it all on my own perseverance, you guys. Of course, if this is my first video you ever seen of me, okay, welcome to the channel. But I got on a GLP-1 6 months ago. 6 months ago because I was 199 and I was on the phone with my brother. I have the first video, Semaglutide, my Semaglutide one. I'll try and put it up if I remember. But phone with my brother and we were talking about weight loss, as we do. And I was telling him like, damn, I'm just getting so big. Like, this is actually crazy. And he was telling me about getting the sleeve because he had gotten a sleeve, a gastric sleeve before, and it worked wonders for him in the past. I don't want a sleeve. I don't want to get a sleeve. So I figured, let me do semaglutide. So that's what I did same day. I got off the phone with him and I went straight to the wellness, how you say, wellness center, health center, whichever. I was really unhappy with the way I looked and my body and just everything. I just didn't want to be 199. For reference, I'm 5'2". Okay, I'm gonna be saying a lot of this stuff I always say in a lot of my videos, but I'm just speaking to you as if this is the first time you've ever seen me, if you've ever seen a video of me, is that I am 5'2". For my height, it would be very average if I was between 120 to 130. I have never been that, not even since middle school. I think in middle school I was 160. Then I felt insecure and like, dang, I got big hips. I've always had big hips. I've always been a curvy girl. No matter what. I've always had meat on my bones. So I've never seen myself as a stick. That's probably pre-puberty. So that's not the goal weight. The goal weight is not to be skinny or be something that I've never seen of myself. I think if I did get to 120 or 130, I would look unrecognizable. And maybe not in a good way, because I've never seen myself without curves. I've never seen myself that low before. And everybody has a picture of what they want to look like aesthetically. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't want to lose weight for aesthetic reasons as well. I want to look good, also feel good as well. But aesthetics is part of it. And a part of my aesthetic, I don't want to not be curvy. I've always been curvy. So I don't know how I would feel if I was never, curvy. So just wanted to tell you as a reference. What was my jump start and what really motivated me was just talking to my brother about how we were both gaining weight. And I was just so unhappy that I made a decision right then and there. I was thinking about it prior, but I made that decision when I got off the phone with my brother, off of work, literally. So that's what just jump started me. I went straight there. Tell you everything you need to do when you get on semaglutide. You need to be drinking lots of water. I'm always drinking water, never without this cup. I'm supposed to be on my second cup already. I'm like, you can hear it. Let me adjust myself a little bit. That's my knee. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. It's so cold, so I don't feel like chugging it. But they tell you you have to up your protein. They tell you that you have to drink a lot of water. They tell you to exercise regularly, which is all things that I never really did. Prior I got onto semaglutide, I was working out a little bit, yes, and I had tried a whole winter arc video and a series on here on YouTube. So this wasn't anything new. I've been trying to lose weight, but I hadn't got serious about it until I got on semaglutide. And then I started doing weekly videos of updating you what I'm eating, how I'm working out, how I'm feeling, etc. Because you can lose weight with just semaglutide, but you can lose a lot more weight if you are doing the exercises, drinking the water, eating the protein, working on your diet. I would have lost way more weight if I prioritized that in the beginning, but I'm only seeing just a lot more result in it right now when I'm getting off of it. But the goal is to get off of it. I don't want to be on semaglutide for forever. So this is my last month on it. I have it like for my shot for a couple more weeks, maybe 2 or 3. But then yeah, I will not be on semaglutide anymore. And I don't want to be on semaglutide because I have so much to talk about it. But we're going to go on to the next topic. We're still in the beginning section. Yeah, it's going to be my last month. I don't want to get back on it again. I do not want to get back on it. Okay, let's talk about how long it took me. It took me, let's see, 6 months, because I got off, or I bought it at the end of February and I started it in March. So all of March, April, May, June, July, August, yeah. And I bought it in midway August. Well, I've been on and off of it. I'm not super every single Monday, every single Friday. I teeter-totter and what I think my body can take. If I don't want to take another dose, like exactly the week that it's due, I won't. I can't tell you if that's a good or bad thing. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. This is a late disclaimer. Don't take anything I say as something that you need to do or how you're doing it. I'm giving you a review on how I did things, okay? And I'm not even sure if this is good advice, bad advice. I'm just showing you and sharing my journey and how I've been doing it. So, not a doctor, not a dietitian, not anyone who can tell you how to do your journey. You do it the way you want to. End of disclaimer. But that's how I did it. If I didn't want to take my shot within the week, I wasn't going to do it. I'm not going to force myself to do it and hurt my body. And there's just a lot of side effects to the semaglutide that I take, which we will get into that. We'll have a whole section of semaglutide. Don't you worry, Buttercup. I have to hurry because this is already a 9-minute video. And I just only want it to be like a 20-minute video. I can talk and talk and talk, girl. This is the first video ever seen me. Girl. But anyway, that's how long it took me. 6 months for 37 pounds. Not that bad. Not that bad. Not that good. I've seen people do less. But I think it's really, really good to, like, it slowly comes off. It's going to stay off. And I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud. 6 months for 37 pounds with my GLP-1, with working out every other week. Not every single day. I never worked out every single day. I want to, though. I want to work out every single day for 45 minutes. And we'll get into that, too. Okay. And I just want to reiterate that I'm still on my journey. Just because I lost 37 pounds. It's funny, whoever I tell, they're like, keep going. You got this. What if I want to just stop right now? What if I was comfortable at 162? Huh? But no, I'm not. I don't want to keep going. Hopefully to 150. I haven't been 150. Like I said, when I was in middle school, I was 160. So I haven't seen myself at that weight. Hopefully at 160, I will still be recognizable and I would still be confident and comfortable in my body. We don't know until we get there. We won't know until we get there. So I do still want to continue my weight loss journey and I'm still going to be sharing it with you. My next section is what worked for me. I discussed this briefly on my last video where I shared I lost 30 pounds. I gotta stop saying dum 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 dum. I did this so late too. I did this so late. Stop eating fast food, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's just a fry, even if it's just whatever. I don't do fast food like ever. Oh, that's a lie. I just had McDonald's the other day. But for being weeks off of fast food. And I've seen a big, huge difference. The little things, in the beginning, I was still eating what I wanted, but in proportions, in smaller proportions. But now I'm not eating what I want. If I want ice cream, who cares? You're not eating it, babe. Like, we don't do all the things we want to do. A lot more stricter as I'm weaning off the shop. Well, I'm not weaning off. Today's Monday, September the 1st. and it's a shot day. I haven't taken my shot just yet. I had a really good breakfast. We're getting off topic. One thing I was going to say is you have to get used to eating the same thing, like the same thing. I once ate a bagel and cream cheese for a whole week, and that was my lunch. Because I didn't prepare anything, but I wasn't going to buy McDonald's. I wasn't going to buy Taco Bell. I wasn't going to buy any fast food. I wasn't going to drink any soda. I went home and I said, if I can't make something within 30-40 minutes that I'm home during my lunch for work, then you're not going to eat. So I would eat a bagel. But that's cool. That's not the nutritionist. That's not the most nutritionist thing to eat. But that's what I did, so I didn't buy anything. Same thing. I've barely been starting to get into meal prep, which this is all things that they tell you in the beginning. This all stuff's like in the beginning, but this is my journey, okay? So don't judge me. I'm barely getting into meal prepping and eating the same thing, and I'm really enjoying it, actually. You can't skip this part of the process, and you have to really enjoy it. I like it. I've been telling my coworkers about it. I've been like, guess what I meal prepped today? And I'll show them a picture of what I meal prepped. Because that's the fun, exciting part, okay? I sound so lame, but I don't care. You have to find the fun. Oh, and I did give another advice on my last video as well. The same thing, but like I said, I'm going to be repeating a lot of things I say, is fun cups. I have so many of these cups in different color or variation, and that's what makes it super, super cute. Like, you see this little cowgirl hat? That's the little topper. That is some cute ass shirt. That was a combination of what I did, which was later, like the last thing I did was like really working on my diet. The first thing I did was getting on the Semaglutide. That really jump-started everything. And I still work out a couple times a week. Not every day, but I'm gonna get every day. I'm going to do it. Now I want to get into the pictures. Yes, they say take lots and lots and lots of pictures, and unfortunately when I took my pictures I deleted a lot of them because I post them for you guys. If you go down every single video, like if you watch this video and then you go to my last video and then you go to my last video and then you go to my last video, it'll be like a reverse. You'll start seeing me bigger and bigger and bigger. But if I can go back to my videos and screenshot or just show you videos or pictures that I have, I will show you the months of January, February, March, April, and that stuff. Actually, I didn't start in January. I started in March. So March, April, May, June, July. And then my current, what I look like now. I have that song in my head from TikTok. Voy a comprar periquito, periquito, periquito. I was singing that around my mom, and she's like, you know what that means? And I was like a pájaro, right? Like, is that like a code name for pájaro? It's like, no, girl, that means... I've been seeing it on so many TikToks of like Starbucks or Red Bull or like geladas, like stuff that people buy. I did not know that's what that meant. I don't think a lot of people know what that means because it doesn't seem like they know what it means. Anyway, off topic. Okay, so I just want to talk about why I'm locking in. It's September the 1st, and I didn't tell you guys, but I'm starting in the lock-in challenge, and I'm also doubling up on that. I'm doubling it with 75 soft. So if I get on 75 soft now, I believe the end would be November the 21st, which I'm going to incorporate reading, which today I already did. Working out for 45 minutes today I already did. Walked on my walking pad. It also does like your diet, which I'm not too worried about my diet. I've been doing pretty good. I'm not necessarily allowing myself to have any cheat days or any fast food, any greasy food. But I'm not allowing myself to buy pizza, buy the lasagna, buy whatever. If I go out to a restaurant with my friends, because I'm still going to be living life, going with my friends out on the weekends, I will get the healthiest option on the menu, okay? If I go to a fast food, because I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't want to go home. I want to eat something. I want to eat something now, so I'm going to go to McDonald's. I don't know. It has to be the healthiest fast food, like the snack wrap. I don't know if that's necessarily healthy, actually. Or if I go to Wendy's or whatever, I'm going to get a chicken salad. Or if I go to Chick-fil-A, it's going to be those wraps. Have you ever had the lettuce wraps with the avocado sauce? Ugh, them things are the bomb. That is literally so good. But, like, those are the kind of things that I'm doing, yeah. And then it's also going to be the water. I'm I'm not gonna do a whole gallon. Are you crazy? I have the smallest bladder. I will piss every hour, literally. So I'm only gonna do 2 of the, I think these are 40 ounces. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not a magician, okay? I'm not a musician. I don't know. So I'm just gonna drink 2 of these. And I'm almost done with this one. And then it's gonna be another one for today. That's the only thing I haven't completed today, which is kind of scary. So that's the 4 things. Oh, 5 is the progress photo. So I have taken pictures today. I have the whole thing recorded for you guys, but that's going to be a separate video. Yes, and why I want to lock in? Because I'm, like I said, waning. I'm going to be waning off my shot. So it's going to be me. And you know how many people I've told? Like, because they've been telling me, obviously, like at my church, at my work, my friends too. They're like, you're losing a lot of weight, what are you doing? And I told them it's, you know, a mix, but you know what jump starts it is the semaglutide, or what the main thing is semaglutide. And you get different reactions for sure. You get the one who's like, you got to be careful because it's really bad for you. Like, it's really, really bad, and there's all these side effects. Girl, I know I'm living the side effects. And they're just like, and you know, when you get off of it, you're gonna get double the weight back. Why would you say that, first of all? You either get that, and I've had that told to me, or you get the, how much have you lost? How much is it? Where do you get that? Like, oh, should I do it? Like, people who want to get on it too. I tell them like it works for me, but there's just so many side effects and things that they don't tell you about, and it's not easy. Like, you think it's a little shot and then you just lose weight. It's hard, and I cannot wait to get off of this shot. This is gonna be my last. But completing the 75 challenge, I'm doubling it, right? So I said I'm going on 75 soft, which is going to be, this challenge is all the way to November the 20th or whatever, but I'm going to continue the lock-in just as a workout aspect, not like mentally. Like, I'm gonna not necessarily be reading books. I'm gonna be reading Tahari Mafi, you know, any romance book, anything I want. I don't care, as long as I'm reading and having fun. That's the main thing, so have fun with it. After November the 22nd, and I still go on into the end of November and complete December, I'm not necessarily worried about all those 5, 6, 7 things, like the water intake or whatever. I'm just only worried about the workout aspect and the diet aspect. So that's why I'm doubling up on this. It just means a lot to complete that for me, just because I do also want to prove to myself that I can do this without any shot, and I will continue to lose weight without any shot. And I want to post this video on September the 1st and let you guys know, because I'm going to complete this. And if I don't, like, and if, I don't know, I just start crashing out and not working out and not drinking my water and whatever, that's going to be embarrassing. But I'm going to allow myself to do that, because nothing lights a fire under someone's ass unless it's under pressure. And I need to be under pressure to perform. So I'm going to let the whole internet and the world know this is what I'm doing. Fun, fun, fun. Why I chose 75 soft specifically is because I've been wanting to do 75 soft. Last year, before I ever got on semaglutide, I did the first month, but then I didn't complete it because that's just the type of person I am. And then, or was, that's the type of person I was. But right now I am consistent, I'm reliable, I can control myself. And I just definitely, that's part of it. Of course, I want to lose weight, I want to look aesthetically pleasing, I want to look good. But I want a lot of my mentality to change as well. I'm not going to sit here. Okay, we'll just get into it. I'm not going to sit here and say just because I've lost 37 pounds, I am a more confident person. Because honestly, I feel more insecure. And you're like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Why would you feel more insecure? It's just like I nitpick more on how my body looks, which is really, really crazy. I need to do a lot of mental health work, because I don't think that that's healthy for me right now, to be in that mindset. Or skinny, it never gave ugly. It never gave ugly. The goal, of course, is to lose 10-ish more pounds, but also to be a very, very confident person on the inside. I'm not going to sit here and say like I'm a super self-conscious person or I'm super insecure. When I look cute, like right now, I feel like I look super cute. I'm like, hey, let me record. Let me Or I took pictures and I found a picture that I liked and I did post it and I was feeling very confident. But it's just, I start thinking negative things in the meantime or before I do it. This is the final thing where I'm talking specifically on the semaglutide process and how I got it. Oh, I can tell you how much I paid for it too. I'm a little bit more on the no, it depends. Because semaglutide, I think you can get it for quite cheap, like 100 or 200, whichever. But I drive locally an hour away, and I paid $300 out of pocket every month. So let's do the calculations. Over $1,000. Yeah, I did that. I paid that, and I did that, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. I paid, and I know people can get it cheaper, like online, all this other stuff. I don't want to do all that. I wanted to go pick it up and then I inject it, and then, you know, I decide how much I want to put whenever I want, type thing. But people can obtain it differently, which is fine. However you want to do that, if you want to do that, you can do that. But for other semaglutide options, there are different names and they cost more. And they can cost more and you can say, oh, that's a gimmick, you don't need to do that. But their side effects are less, okay? For the one that I get, I would say it's the semaglutide, the regular basic. The side effects suck. They suck. And I hate it. I can't like express that enough that I hate the side effects. Whenever, if you've seen any video of me unboxing, I think I have like 2 where I actually unbox the semaglutide and show you guys. And then my semaglutide monthly updates, I will show you like me injecting myself too. I've said this on so many times, on so many occasions. When I get the needle, I feel like throwing up. Because when you inject yourself, and then you eat whatever food, and if you happen to overeat, like for me, my mouth wants to keep eating, but my stomach, it hurts, it's full, it doesn't want to eat anymore. But if I allow myself to continue to eat and get comfortable eating, and I feel full, I will throw up. Duh, it's gotta come out. It'll throw up. And for me, like, damn, it's just, it hurts so bad. In the beginning, I threw up maybe once or twice, but I don't overeat. I don't do that to myself anymore. So, but every time I see a shot, like, I just get that. Like, sorry, technical difficulties. But I think I was talking about semaglutide and the side effects, and them bitches suck. But I just always get this nauseous feeling whenever I see the packet. At this point, I think it's like a little bit traumatizing, like traumatic for me. It's like just a response. Like I feel like throwing up when I see the shot. If you're on the side effects of having headaches, feeling nauseous, throwing up, there's also a diarrhea aspect too. Like if you feel full, whatever, it's gonna come out both ways, babe. You're gonna feel like and throwing up at the same time, which is crazy. I've either had to like go to the restroom because I feel like I'm gonna on myself, or throw up. If you've been on it long enough, you'll just be constipated. Like days, you're not gonna, days, it's gonna be days. So do the chia seeds early, do the Miralax early. Like first day you can't poop, take the Miralax. Let me look back on my notes. I think that was really all I wanted to talk about actually, because it is a lot of information. We'll talk maybe another time about it. But I did want to encourage you guys, because not to say like I felt alone at one point, like yeah, I'm on a weight loss journey too, like just keep going through. Like I got a nice likes and nice comments about like to keep going, and that they liked what I was posting and stuff, but nobody was doing it with me, right? So if you are on 75 soft and you want to do it, or if you're in the lock-in like the last 3 months of the year, please leave a comment below. Please tell me. We can start like a group chat if y'all want. Like I don't care. I just, of course, everybody wants to feel a sense of community, and I would just love it if I could do that with you guys. So don't let me down. I think it'll be super fun. I want us to have a good time, and I want to continue engaging with you as much as I can, like as much as possible. So I'll be updating you guys weekly, 2 videos a week, and we're just gonna continue this journey. I'm very nervous to post this video because I feel like I talked a lot. I gave you guys a lot of insight of my journey. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you stuck around, and I'm so glad that we're here in this space together. And like I said, if this is your first time ever watching me, please stick around, please leave a comment, please like and subscribe. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.